Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Building $1 Million Business. As always, I'm your host as well as Guy. Let's make sure we get Instagram connected on here. Let's get Insta. Come on, Insta, let's go. Come on now. Just give me the light. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Boom, there we go. We're back. We're back better than ever, greater than ever. Listen, we're blessed. I'm here. We made it. Welcome back, game changers. Welcome back, go-getters. Welcome back, hustlers. Welcome back, mid-level professionals. Welcome back, entrepreneurs. Welcome back, corporate executives. Welcome back. What are we doing? Why are we here? We're building $1 million business, and we're doing it in public. As always, I'm your host, Patrick Hart, in some circles known as that healthcare guy. And today is going to be episode 97. Can y'all believe that? Episode 97 already. Let me give you guys a round of applause for rocking with me. I really do appreciate you. Listen, today's title of this episode is the internet rewarded me the moment that I stopped trying to impress people. And here's the interesting thing. If you guys have been rocking with me, y'all know I normally do these an hour earlier, but the internet got me today, man. The whole power went out. I lost everything. And I was like, okay, I promised myself and I promised everybody the show must go on. So guess what? I just rescheduled it for an hour later. So we're back. And you know what? Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe the internet is trying to tell me that this should probably be a new time. Maybe I get more and more people join at this time. Who knows? I'm not sure. But anyway, welcome back, game changers. Welcome back, go-getters. We're at episode 97 already. We kicked this thing off January the 11th, 2026. And here we are. Man, what is today? May the 26th, 2026. So we've been super consistent about building our $1 million bag here in 2026. We're going to be streamed across LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, as well as Instagram. We got the whole family in one place. And right now, the chat box, the comment box is officially open. So when we go through this segment right here, listen, family, if there's something that touches your chest, there's something on your heart, you need to relieve yourself, get it off your chest, put it in the comments. There's something you agree with, you want to show your boy some love, put it in the comments. There's something that you want to add value to, put it in the comments. There's something you disagree with, put it in the comments. Listen, I'm building this business for you. I'm building this business for me. The goal is to give you the frameworks, the systems, the automations, the collaborations, the whole system build so you too can build your own $1 million business and do it in 12 months as well. Remember, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, as well as YouTube. The whole family's here. Already people tapping in. I see you, Chitty. I see you, Albert. I see you, Clock. I see you, A Technonics. I see you, 77. I see you, Foundation. I see you, Coach Vic. I see you, Albert. I see you, Omar. I see you, Global. The whole family's here. Well, I mean, listen, this new hour, this might be a good hour for me. I'm not sure. Let's get into it. Episode 97, family. Episode 97. We've been super consistent. So what is episode 97 again? Drum roll, Pat. Give it to me. Give it to me. Just give me the light so I can glow. Episode 97. The internet rewarded me the moment that I stopped trying to impress people, family. That's today's title. Remember, we're building out $1 million business in public. So what do? I go back, I go to work, and I start building out my business, right? I start having these conversations with folks. I start putting the pen to paper. I start making my ideas come to life. I start setting up automations. I start creating my whole workflow so my system build begins to work. Today's topic is about the internet rewarded me the moment that I stopped trying to impress. See, a lot of people, I see you, V, thanks for tapping in. I appreciate the love. I see you, Carl, thanks for tapping in. I appreciate the love. A lot of people want to grow their personal brand. And, you know, as I always tell you, visibility is the key. You need to be visible to grow your personal brand. I see you, Rob Dunn, on YouTube. Thanks for tapping in. Visibility is the key to growing your personal brand. But sometimes you start putting yourself out there and you're doing it the wrong way. That's what this episode is about right here, right? Just talking about what has worked for me recently so I can share it with you so you can go back to the drawing board and start building your personal brand as well. So episode 97, the internet rewarded me the moment that I stopped trying to impress. Already, Yolanda, I see you, family. Thanks for tapping in. Radical, Caesar, Camille, Carlo, Ryan, Yolanda, I got everybody there. Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, as well as YouTube. The comment sections are open. So as I go through this, remember, hey, show me some love. Leave some comments. You disagree with something, say you disagree with something. If you agree with it, say you agree with it, whatever it happens to be. So the internet rewarded me the moment that I stopped trying to impress. Let's get into it. Let me tell you something, family. Listen, I've been realizing something while I've been building this thing publicly. What is it, Pat? You know I'm going to tell you. Listen, The more that I tried to sound impressive, right, the less people started connecting with me, right? And I'm serious about this one today. Y'all know I'm going to be serious. I'm going to break it down to y'all every single time. The more I tried to sound impressive, the less people started connecting with me, right? And I'm serious. Listen, I tried sounding more polished. I tried sounding more calculated. I tried sounding more professional. And somehow, family, the connection, it felt weaker when I tried that, right? But the moment that I started speaking more directly, more honestly, more naturally, everything shifted for me. It really did. Listen, if y'all don't believe me, give me a follow. Y'all check me out LinkedIn. I put a lot of content out there on LinkedIn, so you can see what my numbers look like on LinkedIn. I don't care if you follow me on what platform. Love is love, support is support. But I really appreciate you. Listen, I got more engagement. I got more conversations. I started getting more trust. Have you ever noticed that the people can feel when you're performing? Have you ever noticed that before? I see you, Saeed. Thank you. Hopefully, I said your name right on LinkedIn. I see you, family. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate you, family. Have you ever noticed that that people can feel when you're performing? I appreciate you. I see you, Saeed. Thank you, family. Like real talk, people can notice when you're performing. So here's the message. I see Jenny, RJ, Mel, user, seeking, user. I see y'all, everybody. Legend, everybody's tapping in. Here's the message. People connect faster to honesty, family, than perfection. You notice I paused there? That was dramatic effect. People connect faster to honesty than perfection. Think about it. Listen, that's why reality TV is such a huge hit, right? Because it's real people doing real things. And no matter how cringe it may be at times, it still keeps you tapped in because you know there's going to be consequences for those actions in real life, right? Then that's why reality TV really works because you see people, you're like, oh shit, they shouldn't have made that mistake. It's about to get real in the field, right? That's what happens. And people can notice when you're actually giving a performance. So when you're out there building your brand, listen, a lot of people, you know what they do? They go to Chat GPT and they try to put themselves out there. Listen, people connect with realness. They want authenticity. So here's the promise in this episode right here. In this episode, I want to talk to you about something that building publicly has been teaching me in real time. The internet responds differently when you stop trying to impress people. And I'm not talking about care less about people. I'm just talking about communicate more clearly. So by the end of this, you're going to understand why people disconnect from over polished content, right? While authenticity actually, or excuse me, what authenticity actually looks like professionally, and then why honesty builds trust faster than performance, family. And here's what I have to learn. People, they don't want perfect. That's not what people are looking for. They want real. They want to see somebody real that's going to show up on camera. That's why I decided to do these lives. I see you, Rain. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate you. Debs, I appreciate the love. I see the roses right there on TikTok. I appreciate you, family. Listen, we got Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, as well as TikTok. The whole family's in one place. And today's episode 97. And we're talking about how the internet rewarded me basically for being myself and not trying to be fake, being authentic in front of the camera. Like people want real. Speaking of real, listen, I've just finished my branding and visibility $1 million playbook. I want you to sign up for the wait list on that. If you guys haven't signed up for that, because I'm about to release that baby. Hopefully within the next week or two, I'm going to release it. I would love to see your name on it. So we got two big goals this year. We're building out $1 million framework. We're doing it in public. The second big goal is we're building out a 50,000 member ecosystem inside the newsletter. And we talked about this before. If this is your first time joining, the $1 million bill is for you. I'll become your proof point to show you that you too can build your own $1 million brand and you can do it in 12 months. The 50,000 ecosystem is for me. Why is that, family? Because one of the most important things that I can share with you on your bill is you want to own your audience. And what do we mean by that? You want to start collecting people's information. That way listen, whether it's a newsletter, whether it's you got some kind of lead generation system, whether you got a website, whether you got a company page, but you start collecting people's information, that's going to be so valuable for you. Because as you're building your brand, you don't want to rely on algorithms to push out your message. Once you get 50,000 like-minded people to rock with you, lean with you, move with you, then no matter what you do as you pivot, those people still rock, lean, and they move with you as well. Those are going to be your biggest supporters. So the biggest thing I'm going to tell you right now, own your own ecosystem, family. We cannot rely on the algorithm. I see you live. Thanks for tapping in, family. Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, as well as TikTok. So back to my message. Join the wait list right now. I just finished my branding and visibility $1 million playbook, and it's designed to not only break down the game We're talking about that game of visibility and growth, but it also gives you a real path to building your $1 million wealth system and do it in 12 months. When I'm working with people, I see the biggest mistake or the biggest issue that they have is people, they believe in their talents, but they don't know how to monetize their talents. Well, that's what this playbook is about. It teaches you how to monetize your talents, and it gives you a step-by-step framework for building a $1 million business in 12 months, right? So let me get back into the agenda. Thank you, family. I appreciate the love. I see you, Marjay. Thanks for tapping in, family. Appreciate the love. Listen, a lot of people approach visibility by trying to sound impressive. Maybe I know some people like that. Like, listen, big words. They start using big words. They start over explaining everything, start trying to be over polished and trying to sound smarter than everybody else. Maybe I know people like that. You know what it creates? It creates distance. It creates distance. Have you ever watched somebody speak and thought to yourself, you're like, man, this sounds good. I mean, like, they speak well. It sounds good, but it doesn't feel real. Y'all notice some folks like that? Maybe you was at a conference, maybe you're watching them on TV. I don't care. Maybe you're streaming them on YouTube or whatever it happens to be. Like, you're watching them speak, you're like, okay, that sounds really good, but it don't feel real. Like, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying what you're selling because I don't believe you, right? And it felt canned, it felt rehearsed, it felt like they were reading from a script. Like, y'all know people like that? That's the problem right there, family. That's the real problem. People can feel a performance from a mile away, especially online. And honestly, if I'm being honest with myself, I caught myself in that same pattern too, doing the same thing, trying to perform for the camera, trying to sound too structured, trying to sound too polished, trying to be too careful with my content and my wording for people. I was like, fuck that. Meanwhile, the content that connects the most, family, listen, the content that connects the most, the honest stuff that's shared, the direct stuff that's revealed, the moments where, listen, I stopped trying to appear impressive to everybody and then just spoke from experience. That connected, that landed, that generated response, that generated engagement, that generated love right there, just because I was being honest with myself and I was being honest with everybody else. I see you. They call me. Thanks for showing love. I appreciate the love right there as well. Believe in yourself. I see you, Johnny. Lynn's, CGB. I see you. Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, as well as TikTok. Also see you on Instagram right there. YK Rodney. I see you, family. Thanks for tapping in. Listen, it changed a lot for me. And I started understanding the game more. And I think this is what people are looking for. People are not looking for a handout. They just want the playbook. Pat, can you shorten my path to learning this branding and visibility game so I too can build not only my personal brand, but I can start making the kind of income that I want to make, right? And when I started getting honest and just sharing the real life story, dude, my engagement just went through the roof. I mean, if you're following me right now, just in the last 7 days, I think I gained 200,000 impressions in 7 days. In 7 days. And that was just on LinkedIn. That's just one platform in 7 days. Just speaking the truth. Because authenticity is not about oversharing. It's about being in alignment with your core message as well as your audience, family. Once you get in alignment with your message and your audience, man, you start getting exponential growth. Like, people really start rocking with you. They start following. They start contributing. They start engaging at a high level. And here's something that happened recently. I see you, Kels. Thanks for showing up. I see you, fam. I see you, Kiss Me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, here recently, I had to ask myself something. I was like, okay, Pat, listen. Am I communicating to connect, or am I communicating to be perceived a certain way? And a lot of you guys are probably going to say, well, I'm trying to be perceived a certain way. You're trying to build your brand authority. And I get that. Listen, but that question for me, it hit hard, because if you truly start to think about it, you'll realize that one actually deepens your relationships while the other actually increases the way you start performing. I don't know about you, but I wasn't here for a performance. Like, when I came here, I want to keep it real every single time I create this content for you guys. It's about giving you the real, the behind the scenes scoop, what actually works. So I'm not trying to perform. I'm just trying to deepen my relationship with the people that's been rocking with me. So that's what it's about for me. So I always want you to check yourself to see where you are on your build, right? Because the question is going to hit you hard if you really think about it. Are you trying to perform, or are you trying to connect? Because when you start trying to connect with people, man, people start showing you love. They start giving you support, and then you start growing. Your content begins to take off. And listen, I don't know about you, but when I set out to build this, it wasn't to put on a performance. It was to build real connections for me. And listen, sometimes we build content around an image instead of impact. Come on, I'm gonna pause because I'm gonna lose some people. I'm gonna lose some people. You're like, well, ain't that the whole point? We're put on. No, listen. For me, it's about the impact. How many people can I impact on this bill, including myself? How many lives can I change by giving them the playbook, the framework, the insight, the knowledge, so them too they can start building their personal brand, right? So for me, it was about the impact. Listen, we want to look successful. We want to sound intelligent. We want to appear polished. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with looking and appearing professional. But sounding like Chat GPT, it doesn't make you human, family. And people can spot that shit a mile away. They really can. And that's what I'm learning in the process while I'm building this thing out. There were moments where, man, I would share the real lesson. I would talk about the real pressure and I would speak naturally. Those are the moments, those moments right there are the moments when people started responding the most to me. And it's not because they were perfect, it was because they were believable. Like I'm showing up as my full authentic self. And this is what a lot of people are looking for in content. They're not just looking for a Chat GPT lookalike. They want somebody that sounds like them, that looks like them, that been through some stuff that they've been through, that can come and share and break down the game in such a way that's going to help them get unstuck so they can reach that next level. That's why we're building this thing in public. Let me show you 3 shifts really quick, family. I'm going to share with you. Three simple things: Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, as well as TikTok. The whole family's in one place. Don't forget the comment boxes is open. And before I get to this section right here, if there's ever something that you're experiencing that's preventing your personal brand from growing, that's preventing you from angling and getting yourself in position for that promotion, and you think it would be a great live topic, don't forget to slide in my DMs. Let me know. If it's of value and there's a lot of like-minded individuals like you that are actually going through something similar, I write a whole live around it and deliver it on air, and or invite you to do a live with me so we can present it together if you're not camera shy. But anyway, you slide in my DM on that. So let me show you the shift right here. 3 simple things right here. 3 simple things I'm gonna share with you. Number one, speak clear, not more impressively, clear. Clarity creates connection. Okay, you need to understand that. Complexity creates distance. We're not trying to speak big words where we're losing half our audience. We just want to be clear who we're talking to and the outcomes that we're delivering. That's number 1. Number 2, stop over polishing everything, right? Perfection slows down authenticity. It really does. People connect to people faster when you're just being honest. Listen, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to fumble in your words. You're going to say some shit that people may not even resonate with, but you're being yourself, right? So you want to understand that. Number three right here, share your lived experiences, not recycled motivation. We're not talking about you're never going to get your shot if you don't take the shot. Screw all of that, dude. We're talking about real lessons. We're talking about real observations. I'm talking about real growth right here. You start to notice the shift in the way people begin to engage with you. You know what I stopped doing? I stopped trying to sound important, and I just started focusing on being useful and real every single time that I showed up on camera. Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, as well as TikTok. I'm about to land this, baby. So give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to land this. I'm going to get you guys out of here. But I already see more and more people tapping in. I see you, Angela. I see you, Miss Atlanta. I see you, K Wash. I see you, Gerald. I see you, M. Dot. The whole family, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, as well as TikTok. Don't forget the comment box is open, and I'm about to land this, baby. Before I land this, I got 2 big goals. We're building up $1 million business. We're doing it in 12 months. The second goal is we're building out a 50,000 member ecosystem inside the newsletter. This is where I capture your information. I share information with you. I give you the systems, the breakdown. I give you first access to the $1 million playbook. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, we got close to 7,000 people. We're growing at the 50,000 this year. I would love to see your name and phone number and information on the inside. That's the quickest way for me to break down the game for you to help you get to that next level of your build and your visibility growth. So here's what this build is reinforcing for me. Okay, I'm about to land it. Here we are. Visibility matters. Communication matters. Consistency actually matters, family. But authenticity, when you're being authentic, authenticity is what creates the trust with the people that rock with you. If you want to get more engagement, you want to get more likes, you want to get more comments, you want to get more people dropping comments in your feed, just be authentic. Like, don't try to sugarcoat everything. If you use Chat GPT and Gemini and Claude, I'm not saying that I don't use that stuff. I use that stuff to help me with some of my frameworks. But when I deliver this on camera, dude, I'm speaking from the heart. And that's what people are looking for, right? Play on words. My last name is Hart, so I'm speaking from the heart. Y'all get it. Authenticity, it creates trust. That's the difference right there. That can be the difference for you as well. Some people try to build an image, other people are building connections, right? That's where the separation is going to happen for you. The internet rewarded me the moment that I stopped trying to impress people. And honestly, family, that's when the message finally started to land more deeply. Family, come on, man. Come on. Y'all know I did that. Give me a round of applause. That boy landed that. That boy did that. Y'all know I did that. Let me give you a round of applause for watching. Hey, family, normally these are noon Central Standard Time. Today we pushed it back an hour. I had some internet troubles that was going on with the house. So I had to reset my whole router and the whole nine. But we're here. We're here today. So same time tomorrow. We'll probably do this again at noon Central Standard Time. Invite other like-minded individuals to these lives. I do these every single day. Today's been episode 97. The goal is to help you get unstuck, build your $1 million brand so you can build that life that you've been looking for. Create more freedom. Identify what generational wealth does for you. Start making the moves that you've been dreaming about, but we're doing that today, right? So sign up for the newsletter. More information to be shared inside the newsletter. I appreciate the support and the love. Until next time, family, let's get it.